Kansas State's Ahmad Wainwright wishes the Kentucky players shook their hands and thinks they were cocky. Xavier Sneed says it was a few of the players that didn't shake hands. 0:30 Atlanta, Kansas State players said they were upset that after beating Kentucky in the NCAA tournament Thursday night, its players and coaches left the court before taking part in a post-game handshake. Kentucky coach John Calipari said there was no disrespect meant by his team. "They didn't shake our hands," Kansas State junior guard Ahmad Wainwright said after his team's 61-58 Sweet 16 victory. "It's sorry. They know what they did." Quote, "Editor's picks. Is this really happening? Why, yes. It is. No. 11 Loyola Chicago and no. 9 Kansas State advanced to an Elite Eight matchup that no one predicted in what was supposed to be Kentucky's region. As usual, Kentucky faces turnover questions, but this time, it's without the loaded recruiting class given the number of players who could leave early. We're not sure how good Kentucky will be next season yet." One related, Wainwright said he wasn't sure why Kentucky's players and coaches didn't stick around. He said he wanted to shake Calipari's hand, in particular, but couldn't. "On that situation, it's all about respect," Wainwright said. "That's what it should have been, all about respect." Quote, Calipari said that wasn't the case at all. Rather, he said, he tried to go shake hands, only to see Kansas State's players busy on the court celebrating. They were turned and celebrating. "So I walked off," he explained. "There was no disrespect for anything. It's just that they were celebrating, and I was happy for them." Quote, he added, "My team's not like that. There's no disrespect in any way. They beat us. They deserve to win the game." Quote, nonetheless, Kansas State forward Levi Stockard III said that Kentucky leaving the court felt intentional. "That's not the sportsmanship you like to see. But that's them," Stockard said. "They just walked off the court. I don't know what it was. I don't know." Quote, no. 9 seed Kansas State advances to the Elite Eight, where it will face no. 11 seed Loyola Chicago on Saturday night in Atlanta. No. 5 Kentucky was ultimately undone by sloppy play on offense. Kansas State had 24 points off of turnovers, compared with Kentucky's 7 points. Afterward, Calipari said he was proud of his team for what it accomplished this season, reaching the regional semifinal. Calipari said on Wednesday that he warned his team not to drink the poison of those saying that Kentucky was a sure thing to reach the Final Four, even after losing. Calipari said he felt his team handled the situation well, ignoring the outside noise. "It was a physical game and it got us a little out of rhythm." Calipari said, "We had our chances." Quote, Calipari, who has said this was one of the most difficult coaching jobs of his career with so many freshmen on the team, remained upbeat in the post-game news conference. "Both individually and collectively, this was a rewarding team for me," he said. "I just wish it could have ended in another week." Quote,